Alright, I guess I demolished the fortress I just spent a load of stone building. Because it's too big. Oh, reds have appeared on this landing site way down at the bottom. Which means, most likely, this entire island is occupied by enemies. Yeah, look, there's reds there, so reds go all the way up to here. And yellows, what, higher than that? This is irritating. I've got 3 ships lined up here doing nothing. And I've got a load of people waiting for stuff. Why are you not sending stuff down here? Why are you not sending planks to go there? What is the point of having all these ships if you're not going to bloody deliver anything? Great, a ship is ready. Okay, stop working because I've got 4 of you. Venus is the new one. I've got 4 of you and you're not delivering anything. I've had a look up, like, suggestions on how to fix this, and it suggests putting things you want to the top of the priority list. So I want wood to be transported. Is that happening yet? Apparently the ships, on top of being very buggy, are disturbed by having more than one harbour on the same island. So I'm going to select all and select all. So what this should do is it should completely stop any of these things from being stored here, and then I will destroy it. But I think if I'm getting rid of everything else, I will build a storehouse here. Because I want to be able to store stuff up at this end. I don't want it to have to go all the way bloody back there. Oh, I can actually make it across the waterway from here. I just can't do it from here. That's interesting. Well, that'll make it much easier to transport stuff from there if I can island hop, but here I'm still dependent entirely on those bloody ships. Alright, one suggestion for fixing the ships is quit out and load back in, so I'm going to give that a go, because I don't know how to fix this. I've just discovered that there is more than one bloody music track in this game. It's been on that same da 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 for like 5 videos, and I'm sorry about that, I didn't realise there were other options. The relaunch has not appeared to have fixed the issue. I think the issue is that they're waiting for boards, but I don't know how to get boards down there. I put boards to the maximum priority. I guess the next best thing is say, look, I don't want boards in there anymore, just get the boards out. Nope. And suddenly, all the ships are scurrying for safety, carrying nothing. Why are they doing that? Okay, we seem to have overcome the problem because Neptune is now carrying a load of boards bound for the South Harbour. Finally! Damn, that is horrendously awkward and doesn't appear to actually have anything to do with this harbour. I think they just got stuck and scared. But I think it would be best if I did demolish this anyway. It's completely empty now. I think it's more trouble than it's worth. Oh no, look at my own men scurry like ants. Yay, boards! We've only been waiting, what, 17 years for these? Wow, Mars is carrying a bloody school of fish. I guess that's to feed the iron mine. At least it's taking more than it needs. That's an improvement. Yeah, I can't help but notice everybody's carrying a school of fish. Are they all going to the same? They are all going to the same place. Of course they are. I think this long road is sort of awkward, but at the same time, I sort of love that I've got this great donkey road that leads all the way from the headquarters, all the way down to the storehouse and to the new watchtower, which I have already confirmed you can get a road past. Wow, look at that force. Because they're coming to stock the fortress and the watchtower, along with all the other random crap barracks I've got along the way. We seem to be back into the old not sending any planks out problem. So, send the planks out. I've just remembered the reason I stopped my upgrading strategy is because I have no gold coins. So I've got the gold mines here and a mint, but until they're actually up and running, there is nothing to upgrade, so they're just sitting in there doing nothing. Yay, expansion on the island has continued. Bloody last. Ah! And this one's done as well. Fantastic. Ooh, that means what I can do is have a waterway to there. And then I can connect that to there, right? And hopefully speed up this bloody process a bit if I don't have to get 17,000 ships sending the exact same things there. What have you got? Soldiers, 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 soldiers. Oh no. Whoa, Apollo, you're carrying a lot. Where are you? Why are you going down there with a builder? I think they've got builders, mate. Oh, it's for that one. And the mint is up and running. Fantastic. It's about time. I've got a lookout tower because that connects there and I need to get some idea of where we're fighting. But before I expand any further in this direction, now that I've got coins being made, I will start promoting stuff. Jupiter, new ship. And the outpost is occupied. So that is where we are headed. The problem I had, you see, was I came across with a couple of guardhouses knowing I was getting close, like I could see them. And I had like a guardhouse here, and it was just this constant back and forth war where they take the guardhouse, I'd take it back, and I couldn't get enough men up front to take their bloody land. What's that guy carrying? Is that iron ore? Why the hell is iron ore going here? Yeah, look, there's a bloody iron ore that's just come to this place. Why the hell is iron ore getting shipped here? Like, it's getting mined here, and then they're like, oh, well, transport it by boat. Well, there's no shipyard here, so it's getting transported by boat to there. And then carried all the way across here, and across there to there. Why? You went past a storehouse. I may have run out of pickaxes, you know. In fact, I've run out of a lot of tools, like woodcutters, farmers. This metalworks is doing nothing. I just wanted to double check, but yeah, this island has gold on it. So although I've got all of this to tap, got a bit more up there that I've gained access to, I do also have this area for if that runs out. And with 7 coins, it is time to once again begin the strategy. This ship system is so awful. I've just got a bloody conga line of ships all vying to deliver the same things to the same place. I'd say my fortress promotion strat really works. I've now got 5 generals in there, which are going to be really useful for when I reach the front line. I'm going to say it, this level is incredibly tedious because the ships don't work, and apparently the devs have gone on record saying, yeah, the ships don't work. So it's incredibly infuriating that all of the iron you have access to is held away by ships. So like I've got 50 iron ore here, and I've got all of these ships coming to this place and then immediately leaving without the frickin' iron ore. It's literally the one thing I needed from that island, and what, these ships coming away completely empty? Yeah, they're just all going back and forth, completely frickin' empty. Fortress full of generals. Now I empty that. And do we have any soldiers? No, we don't currently have any untrained soldiers because, once again, the iron is not coming here. Guys, seriously. Also, I'm trying to build a guardhouse so I can actually get on with the scenario, but all of my builders are on this island. And none of them are getting transported back, so I'm going to try resetting the ships again by logging out and logging in. Oh, maybe that's the problem. Maybe because I've set that to not accept iron, they legitimately cannot send it there. That could actually be the problem. We're about to find out if a load of iron ore picked up. It's my fault. Nope. Not my fault. Oh. A load of iron just disappeared. Venus. Venus is officially the most intelligent ship. Because they saw all the iron, they knew iron was wanted elsewhere, and they picked it up. I know, mind-blowing. Wait, was there no road here? Like I just built this road? I thought that was connected by a road. Was that not? There was seriously no road there. Oh. Alright, the builder's here. it is entirely possible that the builder not going there and the iron ore not going there was my fault. However, I blame the game. I reserve that right. I'm sorry, but I'm really not sorry. Oh, look at the iron ore, making its slow, awkward way down the Great Donkey Road. Oh, it's a beautiful sight to see. My guardhouse is done, however, I don't want it to occupy yet because now that I think I've got the iron chain figured out, I want to train up some more, like one more generation, maybe two, in the fortress, and then I'm going to go very aggressive and hard against the yellows. My piglet numbers have gone back down, and that's because my farms aren't doing well. Oh, looks like we have produced scythes though. I built 3 new farms, but that farm is up and running. So, yeah, looks like the metalworks is actually producing stuff for me at 100%. The reason I'm watching this guy in the top right is here. He started building something that looks a lot like... Well, actually, it looks a lot like a lot of their houses, because Vikings, like Nubians, have different sort of building styles. But that looks, to me, like a guardhouse. It's hard to tell at this early stage, but it does look to me like what their version of the guardhouse looks like. So, if that is the case, I think they've run out of stone. Because he's been waiting there for ages, and he's not built anymore, and I reckon they're out of stone, which is a good sign, because it means they can't build stuff like watchtowers. There. That's their guardhouse. You see the similarities between the footprint of that? It's got the little rocks on the side. It's got little rocks on the side there as well. So I reckon he was building a guardhouse, and ran out of stone. I feel I've waited long enough. Time to go aggressive. So let's jump straight to here and attack it with what I'm assuming to be, yep, 2 generals. And this should give me a nice foothold in their land. I can't see anything closer. Oh wow. Soldiers can explore as well. That's cool. Ooh, I reckon that's their version of the general with the golden helmet. We took it. Fantastic. I think that's their HQ. Like I thought it was a fortress at first, but you see like ordinary people coming in and out, and like a donkey carrying a sword in. So that's definitely a stockpile building. And the fact that you can attack it means it's got to be an HQ, because you can't attack warehouses. I love their watchtower though. It looks a little bit weird, sort of front on. Actually, a few of their buildings are front on, when like most buildings have this like diagonal aesthetic, but it's still a very cool like sprite for a building. They're sending a lot of troops to try and take this place back, so I'm just going to demolish it. Like I'd rather... Oh, that's too perfect. Let's put a fortress on the border. To there, fantastic. See, this is why I spent bloody ages training up my men, so that when it came down to the fight, it wouldn't just be a bloody... They're 2 generals against my ordinary not general. Come on. Stop milling about like a git. Get in there and... Oh, you... They just... See if we can take it back with our bloody 2 generals, shall we? Honestly, it's an even fight. A thing that the campaign levels do that is very annoying is they force you to fight from a guardhouse. You just can't do it. It's bloody impossible to do it because you're attacking with 2 guys and you're attacking into a giant mass of stuff. So they will always outnumber you when you're attacking from a guardhouse. Alright, we recaptured that. Plan Fortress is back on. The plan is to load these 2 places up with generals, so that if they try and attack, and they've just got an isolated general, let's just put him in a corner. If they try and attack, they're going to be fighting a wall, is the idea. Looks like all my farms are up and running, so that's pretty good. Means I shouldn't need to worry about food again, and I can probably turn off the metalworks just to stop it wasting all my iron. This one is a weird house. I think it's the slaughterhouse. I remember seeing, pigs going into it. Why did it have a purple door? Like all the rest have, you know, wood-coloured doors. Why is that one purple? Or is it a curtain? Purple just seems a very odd colour for Vikings. They're building a load of stuff in the now cleared area. It looks like... that one looks like a farm. That one could be a farm. That one looks like a mill. I haven't seen any stone come to them. There's been a fairly steady trickle of attacking soldiers, as you can tell by the skeletons. But because I've got generals here, they just can't beat them. Because they're sending them in a trickle and not an army, they just can't beat them. And the reason they're doing it in a trickle is because they've only got barracks nearby. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? It sucks trying to fight out of a barracks or a guardhouse. You just can't do it. Also, I find it a little bit funny that they're building a well which only uses wood. Yeah, the wells in their design look like they're made of stone, so weird design choice. Oh wow, he has a load of troops left. Look at them all. Oh, bloody hell. And here come the soldiers to occupy the fortress. And they're coming to attack. Yeah, good luck. Boom. Okay, so this is what we've got to work with. From this seat, I will conquer this world. But first, I'm going to show that I've learned by allowing these to get fully promoted. I like that they've actually built a road under where this guy was standing. Like, he's been there for weeks at this point. He watched me build an entire fortress, and he's just stood there, and they're like, hey, mate, could you just shift your foot so I could put a road? No? No? Okay, I'll just go around your feet, thanks. We are now ready to begin the attack. Choose your target. I choose this one. And also this one at the same time, coincidentally. The flood of generals. It's a general flood. We're issuing a general flood warning. Yeah, took those relatively easily. Not bad. Hey look, the road vanished from under his feet again. Why? He's clearly bugged out, that guy. He's just gonna stay there forever. I'm expecting he'll like defend if I attack here. Ah, that's their fortress. Looks rather boring. Like compared to my fortress, that just looks dull. Well, we are killing a lot of guys, but that is what the general flood does. They're sending a lot of counterattacks, but they don't look very strong. I mean, they're wearing heavy armor, but I suppose they're wearing probably lighter armor than my recruits, so these are probably Viking recruits. There's a red guy. What on earth is a red guy doing here? He's a long way from home. Is that also a red guy? Like, because he's red but wearing a yellow cloak. I guess it's time to attack what I assume to be their HQ. Take that out. No, he's red but with a yellow cape, and he's clearly just come out of there, so he's definitely a yellow guy. He didn't seem to care that I just walked past him. I reckon he's just going to stay there. Yeah, he's just going to stay there. He is now a statue. He may even be a statue. Have I ever seen him move? Has anyone ever seen him move? Maybe not. Yeah, there goes their HQ. Fantastic. That is quite a blow to them. Now, where is this thing I'm looking for? Here's some really densely packed in buildings. It's going to be fun seeing them all burn. The reds are fighting the yellows. I honestly thought they were on the same side. Continuing the push forwards. Also took that without too much difficulty. I don't want to push so far forward that I encounter the reds. But I assume the gate is to the south. I assume I'm going to have to go through their land to get it. Also, that guy is now definitively in my land. I'm going to put a flag on him, so, you know, everyone knows this is my statue. I petrified him with fear, and I'm going to keep him forever. Yay, packed in buildings burning. Oh, looks like we've reached the bottom of the yellows. I'm guessing the reason that's so close is because the reds are there as well. I can say quite definitively the gateway is not up here. Oh, I've still got the middle of the terrain as full occupancy. That's not intended. I don't need loads of people at this fortress now. It's miles away from the front line. Oh, damn, they took that back. Nope. Not allowing a random red. How on earth did they get there? Like, I know they're down here, and I assume that the sort of their border is there, but how did they attack that? You, sir, are about to succumb to a general flood. I take it I'm out of soldiers now? That's empty. That's empty. That's mostly empty. Yeah, okay, I think I'm out of soldiers. So it's probably a good idea to abandon the ones that are like far enough back that I don't need or care about them. Because then I free up ones like generals who are occupying them. Oh, I lost a bloody building. So I keep getting called away to burn mines and I just keep losing buildings right in the centre of my bloody land. Yeah, I've got an alarming number of non-generals in combat now, which tells me I need to slow down and do some promoting. Oh, bloody hell, this watchtower literally had nobody in it, so a guy just walked up and took it. Oh, God, combat. They're just taking my stuff. This is an annoying thing. These guys are headed back to the HQ. The HQ is set to not accept them, so they shouldn't even route there, you know? I've got two generals here who are just wandering around in enemy land. Like, they've disappeared off the map. What the hell are they? They're dying! One of my generals just died in the enemy land because he, couldn't find his way back? It's here, you can see it! I'm content now that I have decimated the yellows to the point where they cannot fight back. So I'm just going to punch through and start dealing with these rare... Oh, here they come. You know, guys, if you didn't go all the way back to the HQ on the other side of the bloody continent every single time a building you're in is destroyed, maybe this war would be going a little bit better. At the very least, a little bit quicker. There's the gateway. Oh, I'm so close. I just need to take that and then that. Can I? I can't attack that yet. Okay. But I do need to take this and then that, and I'm done. Wow, that was... I guess it's in the middle so that if you land anywhere along here, you're not like right next to it. That makes sense. Looks like they also ran out of stone. Am I the only person in the world who still has stone? And I have a lot of it. I think we've pretty much decimated their forces there. They sent a massive attack, and it was just immediately repelled. So now let's chuck everything we have. So I'm sending like 8 guys. I'd say that my strategy of reinforcing ahead of time really worked. Like, being able to go in with all of these generals meant that I was like this deep before I began to lose steam. And even then it was relatively easy to recover because of all the coins I had. So I think that was a good strategy. It is just a very slow strategy. We have reached the gate and activated it. The way is now clear. You've completed this. I just want to see. Yeah. The way is now clear. There is absolutely... Oh, wow, look, it even lights up. Yeah, there's nothing blocking us from proceeding now. No people whatsoever. That was Chapter 4. That was horrible because of the ships. The ships made that 10 times harder than it could be. Than it had to be. If we were all on... If I had iron on the same island, and it wasn't this massive snaking bloody path, then that would have been a lot less painful. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more Settlers 2 soon, and I will catch you later.